Okay. So today's topic is the medium of instruction. Medium of instruction. Should it be mother tongue or English? Take. So in which language the education should be given? Should it given in English? Means everything is taught in English. Every subject is taught in English, or should we use mother tongue to explain things, to explain the subject matter? Okay. So that is your today's topic. Okay. So who is going first? The science or the arts? Who is going first? Where are the boys? Only one boy is there. You are the only one here. Okay. No problem. You are going first. Okay. You lead the boys here. Give him, pass him the mic. Where is the mic? Mic is there. Okay. Now, so tell me, uh, in which language the instructions should be given?
Sir, I think the instructions will given
Should be given.
should be given in English language because we can see that in international level, English is a
At
medium.
international level.
In an international level, English is a medium to talk with someone, and if we know that word in English, so we can communicate and pass the knowledge to others person.
Okay.
But
Very good.
if we have to impart the knowledge to students, then we should have to give them knowledge according to the region or according the subject which they prefer. But we should give the
Give.
basic formation about English, that this word called this in English, and
Okay. Fine. I
the
get
meaning
it.
of
I get
this
it.
is.
Okay. No problem.
Yes, sir.
So you are saying that the medium of instruction should be English, and it will help us at international level. Okay. No problem. Now here, sit down. So what could be the medium of instruction? Who is going to say? Yes, you start. You start first. Okay. And everyone make a contribution in saying something, right? Do not sit quiet. Okay. Start.
So I think the instruction should be given in English, because as you all know that English is a global language, and by saying English we could
By speaking English.
yes, by speaking English we could improve our conversation skills, and we could talk to foreigner, and in future we don't have any we don't have we
We
don't have
won't have any problem.
we don't have any problem to speak English if we start English early.
Okay, no problem. Sit down. Okay, so he is saying the medium of instruction should be English, right? And it will help us in developing our English conversation. And if we learn English in junior classes, then we will not have any problem in further classes, right? So that is what he's saying, right? But you must also say something about the medium of instruction could be mother tongue, right? So you can also make your points uh, that the medium of instruction should be mother tongue, and why it should be mother tongue, and why it shouldn't be English, right? Okay, who is going from here? Okay, yes, you go, Srishti.
So, in today's world, English is very important, but I think English is not very important. If we have, if the knowledge is in today's world, knowledge is important, because if if we have knowledge, so so we so we can so we
We can put our
put our
thoughts
thoughts
Hmm.
in our in other
to others.
into other way.
Okay, fine, right. So as she is saying that knowledge is most important, not the language. Knowledge is most important, not the language. She is saying that English is not important. The important thing is knowledge. If we have knowledge, then we can convey our opinions and thoughts to others. Okay, right. So do you want to say anything? What she has said. Do you want to say anything to her?
Sir, the instruction in the
Medium of
the
instruction.
medium, so instruction should be mother tongue, because this is a language. This is a language helps a child to grow helps a child to grow develop and in every way, because the mother tongue in primary schools, mother tongue language
Means the medium of instruction in primary school should be mother
should
tongue.
be mother tongue.
But after that,
When standard
when we go to upper classes,
for classes, then when the subjects are
then the
mixed,
medium of instruction
should be English or mother
Hindi.
tongue.
Both.
Both.
Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Now, come here. You, Sania, you say something. What medium of instruction you think is better for students to understand the subject matter?
The medium of instruction will be, should be English, because if we go to the other state or other country, we should know the English, because there is not that is not compulsory that everyone's know Hindi, but that is compulsory that everyone's know the English language.
Everyone should know English language.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So she is saying the medium of instruction should be English, right? Okay, now here you go. What do you think?
Sir, in my opinion, both of languages, mother
Both the
tongue,
languages.
both the languages, mother tongue and English, are important. But in primary school, when a child is not a teenager, he is in a school. The teacher should give them instruction in Hindi language, in
Mother tongue.
in their mother tongue, because if they give them instruction in mother tongue, he should learn quickly, and
He would learn
he
quickly.
would learn quickly, and he can express his thought and his feeling
Clearly.
clearly. But in upper classes, or if a person go out of the country,
Goes out of the
goes
country.
out of the country, the person should need English, because the conversation in other country in English, and
Okay,
that's
fine. Now I get it. So he is saying that when you are in primary stage, when you are at primary stage, so the at that point of time, the medium of instruction should be mother tongue, because then the child would understand everything clearly, and he would be able to express everything clearly. But in upper classes, the medium of instruction should be English, because English is very important in today's scenario, right? Okay. Now, yes, you go. You say something. Uh, what do you think about this? What do you think the medium of instruction should be?
Sir, according to me, the instruction
The medium of instruction.
will should be in both languages.
Hmm.
I am agreed with Adi.
I agree with.
I am agree with Adi.
I agree.
I agree with Aditya,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
when we are the child,
When we are a child,
hmm, we our mental condition
our mental condition. Right, right. Go, no problem.
is not
Hmm.
then we can understand the English.
Hmm.
So there is a one option.
Ah.
The teacher instruct me in my mother tongue,
Mother tongue.
and in the teenagers, their mind is developed.
Hmm.
So the if any instruction given in English, so he absolutely understands this.
Okay, fine. Okay, she is saying at the teenage, our mind is developed, and then we can understand the languages. We can differentiate between the languages, and that we will be able to understand English, but not at primary levels, right? Okay, now you, Yamendra, you want to say something?
The instruction of the medium of instruction
The medium of instruction.
should be both,
Hmm.
because many
Ah.
students are perfect in English,
Hmm.
and many are perfect in Hindi.
Hmm.
So instruction of medium should be both,
Medium of instruction
but
should be
both.
Okay, no problem.
And we,
Okay.
I think
Hmm.
Hindi is good for us
Hindi
because
is
we,
better for us.
yes sir,
Okay,
because we
means you are in the
we
favor
use
of mother tongue.
yes sir,
Hmm.
we use this language in our daily life.
Hmm.
So we can,
We can express everything
yes sir,
clearly in our mother tongue, not in English.
yes sir.
Okay, that's under. We can understand that. That is obvious. Okay, now. So now my question is, next question is, because some people are, everyone is saying the same thing, that the medium of instruction should be in both languages, in mother tongue and in English language. And I think everyone has the opinion that at primary levels we should be taught in our mother tongue. We should be taught in our mother tongue, but in upper classes we should be taught in English. Okay. Now my question is, if you don't study English from primary levels, from primary classes, then how you think you are going to understand English upper classes at upper classes? Do you want to say anything on that? Means we do not understand English at primary level, and we are not given instruction in English at primary level. So would we be able to understand English at upper classes? Would we, Sania? Would we? Where's the mic? You are Sania. Oh, sorry. You go. No, you go. Sneha. You could have corrected me. Okay.
Sir, what was the question?
The question is, would we be able to understand English at upper classes if we don't study it at primary level?
Sir, it can be, if the teachers are like you, it can be an understanding.
Okay, don't tell me about myself. Okay, in a general scenario, okay, in a general perspective,
Sir, it's not possible.
it's not possible. Okay, so what should be done? Should the students be taught in English from primary levels or not?
Yes, sir, students would be studied from primary,
Should be taught
taught primary level.
from primary level in
Yes,
English.
sir. Yes.
Okay, right. Now, what do you think, you, Aditya? As you are from an English, Kartikeya, sorry. As you are from a school, you studied in an English medium school,
Yes sir,
and you studied English from class first,
yes sir.
right? So tell me about your experience and tell everything. Is it okay to be given instruction in English from primary level or not? Did you face any problem when you were studying
Sir,
English at your uh, when you are in your primary classes?
sir, I don't face any problems.
I did not.
I did not face any problem in my primary classes because the teachers taught me in English, but they also told us it's told us the way and the summary of this in the language which we can understand.
Means they were instructing you in mother tongue.
Yes, sir. They were instructing in mother tongue, but also also some important words that this could be this in English language. That's why I
Okay,
did
that's
it
all.
this.
Now you tell me. So you also studied in an English medium school,
Yes,
right?
sir.
And from class one.
Sir.
Okay. So tell me about your experiences. Did you experience any problem regarding English language, regarding the medium?
Yes, sir. In my childhood, I faced problems, but the teacher will also explain that in mother tongue.
Hmm.
That's why we explain and teacher underline the important words and we we learn that words. Then we learn
Okay,
easily.
now I have to change the question, because uh, the schools you came from, everywhere the teacher was teaching in mother tongue, right? In mother tongue and in English as well, right? So uh, our 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 topic of today is, should the instruction be given in English only, or should it be given in our mother tongue, right? So that is the topic, and you all came from a background where you were taught in both the languages. You are given instruction in mother tongue as well, right?
Sir.
Okay. Now my question is, some of you came from Hindi background, where you studied everything in Hindi, uh, whether it was social science, whether it was maths, whether it was anything, right? You studied it in Hindi only, and some of you studied it in English only. So now tell me, now you are in a Hindi medium school.
Yes, sir.
So do you find it difficult to cope with, means to understand everything in Hindi
Yes, sir.
and then translate it in English?
Yes, sir.
Do you find a problem? Do you think you should have continued in English only?
Sir, I think, sir, I have a problem to translate Hindi to English, but in English it is easy for me to solve the questions.
Okay, now same question to you, because you are from the same background. So what problems did you face when you came to a Hindi medium school?
Sir, I have faced lots of problem when I came to first to this school, because when I came, the all the subjects are in Hindi, and I
Could you
learned.
tell me the time.
Sir, it's 3 3 12.
312.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Sir, like in science and mathematics, in Delhi, I always learn it in English, and some of the topics which are very necessary for me is in Hindi in this school, and I face lots of difficulties. But I starting steps by steps to learn it, both in Hindi as well as in English. But I prefer English.
But it was a problem for you
Yes, sir.
at one point.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Now you, Shivan, you are from the same background. You came from a Hindi English medium school, and now you are studying everything in English. So do you face any problem when the teacher is teaching you in Hindi and when you are reading the books in Hindi?
Yes, sir. I faced many problems or many difficulties whenever I study in Hindi, and most of the time when I study economics or geography, I found many difficulties, and I couldn't able to understand Hindi
You are not
properly.
able to understand them.
Yes, sir. Then I will translate Hindi to English from Google, and this is the main problem for me to translate Hindi to English.
Okay. So when things are taught in Hindi, why don't you understand them? Means what kind of problem do you face?
Some words
Because
are
we all speak Hindi, right? So why is there a problem?
because sometime when teacher is teaching us, then there is many difficult words in Hindi which I couldn't
There
understand.
are many difficult words in Hindi.
Yes, sir.
Means you might not have heard them before.
Yes, sir.
You might have studied them only in English.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I get it now. Uh, now you can turn it off. Give it to me. Okay. So क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग